Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the Sci Show. Welcome to the Salvatore Show. Interesting looking hero. We'll just quickly check the summon portal first. It is the Shadow Summon with a very, very low chance, so 0.5% chance of a legendary event hero, 1.4% chance legendary, and a 0.6% chance of the legendary feature hero. So it's not the lowest around. And we do get the bonus of having the 3x bonus draw, which, being a gambler, I do enjoy. So for each summoned legendary hero, you get 3 bonus draws, each with a 30% chance to get another legendary hero. So you've seen in the past, I've had a couple of great summons. We've seen some other summons around where you might get 2 or 3 legendaries in your 10 pool, and then you've got a chance for 3 more for each one. I've seen 6 or 7 legendaries in a 10 pool, which is just crazy. Excuse me, when you throw those bonus pools on top. Anyone who watches my channel knows I'm a fan of the Insanity Heroes. I do apologise if you can hear the rain. I'm at the farm, and it is absolutely hammering down, so I do apologise if you can hear that. Salvatore, I usually do these reviews without even looking at the hero, but I did have a sneak peek just because it was Insanity. Someone sent me an image, so I'd had a very quick glance at Salvatore. His artwork is different, but kind of cool. I don't mind the little ghostly thing happening there. Yeah, so nothing wrong. He's got a cool hat. I like a cool hat, so we'll jump right in and then we'll get to the interesting part. Fighter class, which gives the talent of Revive, so it's a really good talent class. Chance to revive. Obviously useless in the bloody battle type things where you can't revive, but apart from that, one of the better talents to have. Ailment immunity as the Aether talent, 6 turns, immune to ailments. That's pretty handy with, especially against the moth dust. I find that very good. So if you can pair up a few heroes that have that ailment immunity against the moth dust, you can kind of render it pointless. Turn that off. Power creep. Crept along a little bit more from the last hero. Member of the cultist family, so a pretty good family bonus straight up because you're just getting 20% defense and health for 1 hero, and for 2-3 heroes that just increases, but 20% just by being in the family by itself, so you can add 20% to all these stats. Really good. Unfortunately, no passives, which I do find very unfortunate. I don't understand why some heroes have 3 passives, some get none. It just doesn't seem right, especially some of the other heroes in the Insanity range actually have a passive that they, once they get Insanity on themselves, they take less damage. I don't know why some have that and some don't. Very bizarre, but it is what it is. Pretty good stats overall, slightly low on the attack, but very good overall. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Deranged Existence, running at slow speed. So cast full removal on the caster. So full removal removes all status effects, stacks and growth and wither effects, removes even status effects that are otherwise undispellable or uncleansable. So it gets rid of absolutely everything. The caster shifts into deranged dire ghost form for 5 turns. While in deranged dire ghost form, the caster automatically deals 300% damage and inflicts 30 insanity on a random enemy each turn. So think of that, you're in that for 5 turns, you're basically doing a 300% hit to all at slow speed and inflicting 30 insanity. Now, it may not hit all because it could be random. You might hit the same hero 3 times, but just think of it, you're doing 5 hits of 300%. So basically a 300% to hit all. While in deranged dire ghost form, the caster can take damage from enemies whose element is strong against them. So we used to see the ghost form mean that you don't take damage and the tiles ghost through you. But in this case, they can take damage from enemy whose element is strong against them. So while in ghost form, character can't gain mana and can't be healed by special skills, but is immune to normal attacks, special skill attacks, damage dealing passive, status effects and stacks, immune to new growth and wither. But they can take damage from. It's so strange. It can take damage from enemy whose element is strong against them. So if this thing is on defense and you take a full green mono team, then those tiles are still going to do damage. Now, the only thing it doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't clarify, so it may need testing, is can I hit it with a special skill from a green hero? Like, and what if that green hero then has a dispel or something like that? Because I just feel it's a little bit vague. While in Ghost form, character can't gain mana, can't be healed. So you've got a slow hero that's going to sit there for 5 more turns and he can't gain any more mana. Is immune to normal attacks, special skill attacks, damage dealing passive, status effects, and stacks. But then it says it can take damage from enemies whose element is strong against them. So we'll need to unpack that a bit more. I want to test this guy. Inflicts in 30 insanity on all allies except the caster. So there's a fair few things going on here. This is basically the first, I think, insanity hero that doesn't give insanity to itself. It gives insanity to all your other team members. So from that point of view, it's great that you can control that and you can pair it with heroes that are immune to insanity. So in blue, someone like a Thalassa is fantastic because you're not going to get any insanity. So there's no risk in firing this guy to your own team. Now, there's also Burton, who is another insanity hero. He's actually featured, who once he casts once, he gives himself Stone Skin. That also stops the insanity happening the second time around, if that makes sense. So any of the Atlantis Season 2 costumes are immune to insanity. The Fawn hero, so you can pair him with Fawns. There's quite a good way of using him that's not really a risk. My only issue is he's slow. So he's taking a fair while to cast. Then when he casts, he's only dealing 300% each turn. So it's giving the enemy so long to heal up. The insanity is an issue. 30 insanity is quite good. So in total, he's giving 150 insanity over those 5 turns. But again, you can also, because there are a lot of heroes now that are immune to insanity. So again, as usual, I don't think it will be making its way onto many defense teams. I just think a ghost, like a slow ghosting hero. We just recently looked at Lugaid, who's coming up in the Fated Summons. He's the same. It's slow. He ghosts. But on offense, it's going to be interesting. Even on rush attack, it will be interesting. I can imagine maybe tanking him in Rush Wars. And he's going to get that insanity out there pretty quickly. But again, there are heroes that are immune to it. So I'm really undecided on this hero. Because even on offense, I think insanity, you need to get it out there quickly. And you want to you want to be able to control it and give it to the hero to make sure they're going to get a reversal on their special. I just think this is going to miss the mark because it's slow. You're then not doing any upfront damage. And then you're just doing 30 insanity in the hit each turn. I just think it's not going to perform very well. Again, for anyone who's watched my war videos and seen the way I use insanity, I don't like putting insanity in a stack of 3 or even 4 heroes. Generally, I'll stick to 2, in certain cases 3, because I think if you're going to go, in this case, if you charge the blue hero, then you might as well have just gone 3 blue heroes and killed everyone rather than messed around going into ghost mode and trying to slowly kill them and put insanity on them, if that makes sense. So I yeah, I just don't think this is going to turn into a very useful hero. I hope I'm wrong because I do like insanity. I think it's a cool idea. I just don't think the slowness and then per turn hit after that. So we know how long it takes to charge a hero. You're going to look at, even if you've got a really good board, you're looking at 4 or 5 turns to charge a slow hero. Then all he's doing is going into Ghost and taking 5 extra turns to do the damage. So yeah, I just don't really understand why you would put this hero on as opposed to a hero that's slow and just hits, for 400 damage straight up and does other things. Let me know if you think I'm missing something. I would love to know if anyone's been in beta and tested whether the special skills and the secondary effects from special skills can hurt him, as in if someone has a dispel or not so much just a normal dispel, but yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting, but I don't think he's going to be great. Having said that, I hope he is. So if you are summoning, best of luck to you. Let me know what you think of this guy. Uh, yeah, and if you are summoning, best of luck. I hope you get the hero you're looking for. There's a couple of other, they're all blues, which is interesting in the Insanity portal at the moment. But yeah, not something I would be chasing. Even though I love doing summons in this portal, I probably won't. I do have most of the Insanity heroes anyway. But yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts. If you enjoy what I'm doing, gently press the subscribe button. Give your kitty a scritch for me.